Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the High Priestess Earth. Today's reading is going to be for Pisces. This is going to be their money and career reading for February of 2021. I am filming in my little nook today. It's a little bit of a different place. I'm in between moving, so you'll have to excuse me. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe and click the gray bell to receive the notifications. Down in the description box below, you'll find more information about this reading as well as links to all my social media pages that I have available. And if you guys do want a personal or a one-on-one tarot reading with me, I have an email address and you can email me and we can talk about getting you a reading set up. So like I said, today's reading is going to be for Pisces. We're going to go ahead and see what we have going on for you for the month of February. Okay, a lot of you are in a waiting position, period, time in your life. Four of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So I think right now you're actually in between jobs for whoever I am reading this for, because I have the very first card that came out, and this did come out when I was pre-shuffling, was the Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're going through a transition of you probably have left one job and you're going to another one, or you're still looking, but nonetheless there was a job that you had that was a solid job for you. It was long term. And I do see that this has ended for you, unfortunately, but you know, it also could open new doors up for opportunities. So let's keep that in mind. We also have this Knight of Swords. So this is why I'm thinking opportunities. It's presenting itself that something's going to come in really swiftly, quickly. And it might almost like pass you by, like you almost might not even see it. So keep your eyes open for anything like that. All right, now we have the Star card in the reverse. So some of you are feeling like your wish fulfillments are not being met. I think some of you are getting a little bit discouraged, and some of you are losing faith. You're losing faith in yourself, in the frequency, in the process. You lost something, I think, that was pretty important to you. This position, it probably, I mean, obviously, it paid your bills, it fed you and your family. So this is something that I don't think you're taking this very lightly, okay? I think that this is really hard for you right now, and I think that it's making you sort of lose faith. Okay, so let's check let's clarify these cards. All right, let's check more into this. I want to get just some more details, basically. Let's see what the Ace of Cups is here. Death card in the reverse. So, I mean, you're going to have to let it go, and it's going to give you a new opportunity. If it hasn't already done that, for some of you, it might actually have already been in the process of doing this within your life. It's already happening, but yeah, you know, this was really unfortunate for you, and this has taken a toll on you emotionally within your career aspects. For some of you, it could have been because of COVID that this happened. You might have had your job for a while, but then after a while, they were like, okay, we have to let more people go. Things like this. But I would kind of try to let it go. I really would. I would try to forget about it, and I would just try to move on. Take the skills that you learned from it and just definitely move on. Okay, so that's definitely what I would do. Definitely. Okay, so let's see this Knight of Swords. We have Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so it's depression. You are feeling, you know, this loss and this disconnect, sadness, obviously, and there's a new opportunity that swiftly comes in, and it's going to be a good opportunity for you, because what it's going to do is it's going to take your mind off of that. It's going to take your mind off the sadness, off the depression. it's going to keep you busy. It's going to do other things for you. You're not going to be so worried about the past and like what you lost and what you don't have anymore and everything like that. Okay. So I like that that's coming in, because what that's literally what that's going to do for you is wipe out the remainder of the feelings that you're going to have, just the little leftover feelings. Let's look at the star in the reverse. I always hate seeing the star card in the reverse. It's sad. All right. I have Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Wands. So this is really good message for you, indicating for if you feel like you're losing your wish fulfillments, that the universe isn't listening to you, that your guides are not, taking you down or giving you the right information or taking you down the right paths. If you're feeling this way, the tarot is reiterating to you, Wheel of Fortune. I love this when it comes to an aspect like this, because it's telling you that you're on the right path. So even though you feel like you might not be on the right path, you are. You have been working really, really hard. You probably put in a lot of work into this job that you lost, and it literally fed everything for you, okay? And I understand that, and I get that, and you put in so much work. It's probably just like ridiculous amounts. And I'm so sorry, but the universe does have a plan for you. The universe is walking you through its plan, okay? So when you get discouraged, or you feel like, there's no hope, or you don't really understand what's happening here or why, try and remember that it is just part of your journey and part of your path, okay? All right. So let's see what advice cards the tarot has for you for February of 2021. What advice cards does the tarot have for Pisces? This is for February 2021. Let's see what advice cards we have for you in your career. I have the Hanged Man. So make sure you're, reading through contracts. Make sure you're looking at every single angle of a situation. Make sure you're crossing all the dots, and just pay attention, okay? Just be very open-minded. Keep an eye sort of in the back of your head, always open. Sleep with one eye open. Just do your homework. If there's a specific job you're trying to get into, or if you're thinking about going to school, do your homework and make sure you really, really, really educate yourself on what you're doing, how much it's going to cost, all these things. Make sure you know every aspect of your next step, okay? And just be very open-minded and just be very aware. Do not let anyone, try to talk you into something. If you don't think you can afford something, if you don't think you can manage something, don't let anybody talk you into anything, and just make sure you're really keeping a very open mind and an open eye to what's going on around you. Okay, so please see if there's any more advice cards. This is for Pisces. I have Queen of Wands in the reverse, okay? So you might be doing a career change in the aspect of like what it is that you do, okay? So for some of you, you might have an art job, or you might have had a job where you were doing gardening, or you were dealing with plants, or a flower store, anything like this, okay? A teacher. Some of you have actually are going to switch, so don't be surprised, because I've seen this happen with like all of my friends almost. I've been in the hair industry for a really long time, and I've actually seen a lot of my hair friends like stop doing hair because of the pandemic. So don't be surprised if you end up doing a different career, okay? Because this might be, something, and that's why it's important for you to look into it. Make sure you really, really are very mindful about this change and this career change, okay? So make sure you're really because, you know, you don't want to fuck up. You don't want to fuck that up. You don't want to fuck up your finances. All right. See if there's any more advice. Any more advice, Pisces? Wow. Now we have the star in the upright. Isn't that just a little smack? Okay. So this is good. I think you need to reevaluate what your wish fulfillments are. Okay. You're going through a period of time where it's rough and it's hard, and you're going to lose a little bit of your passion. You're going to lose your light. You're going to lose, because something's going to get swept up from underneath you, and you're not going to have control. Okay, so basically what you need to do is just reevaluate what your wish fulfillment is. Maybe you need to change careers, so maybe you need to change what you were climbing the mountain for. Okay, and that's totally fine. That's totally, like I said, I've seen a lot of people have to do that this year, and there's really nothing wrong with it. So this is good. I love this. It's like it's going to turn around for you. You're not going to feel this way forever. You're not going to have that, worry of, is it all over? Did the universe just totally screw me? No, you're just on this really weird, crazy path everyone else is on right now, Pisces. So I hope that this reading does find you well. I hope that it resonates for some of you. And if it does, as always, please leave me a comment down below and spill the tea. I would love to hear about it. This reading is not sponsored at all by Teddy Fresh, but I am decked out in Teddy Fresh. And if you don't know who they are, you should check them out. Absolutely love them. And I thank you so much for the Teddy Fresh. I love it. I just love it. It's great. Don't put this in. Okay. So, and if you guys do want a personal reading from me or an extended reading from one that you've previously seen, of course, you can always send me an email and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. And I appreciate all your support. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. Take care.